Welcome back to Cosmic Cake 11. Thank you for being here. I am here with Rebecca Reynolds for our part 2 of our questions that we received online. Thank you everyone for sending them in. We'd like to continue answering them for you. So continue to do so down below here or on our Facebook. Thank you. So Rebecca, our very first question for your channeling is if I could read, when did you start channeling?
Ooh, I was recently thinking about this. It's a great question. And it's real fresh on my mind because I was talking with some old friends from like junior high, and we were talking about how channeling was pretty recent for me. And they looked at me and they went, "What? You've been doing this since junior high." And so there was something that each one of them would notice when I would slip into a different version of where I was. And so that's pretty interesting that friends recognize that. So junior high. Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. So you were not the one that first noticed you were doing this. So that's interesting. Others noticed. I love it.
Well, and also, Marta, what's interesting is that I never said I was doing it until people started hiring me saying, "Can I hire you to channel?" And I'd say, "What do you mean?" And they would say, "Don't you recognize you're doing that?" And so anyway, I think that's pretty interesting. It makes me laugh.
It is. It's fantastic. We're all glad you do that. Now we're glad that you know that. Thank you, Sarah K, for asking that question because that's been a lot of fun to answer. All right, question number 2. You ready, Rebecca?
I'm ready.
What does channeling feel like for you? Obviously, I'm having reading issues. I apologize.
It's okay. This also is an exhilarating question. Thank you for asking. So it feels very energized for me. And it feels as if I'm aware that I'm a lightning rod, that I just need to hold the space and let the energy that wants to express through me. And so a lot of people will tell me my voice quickens depending on who or what is channeling. Some will tell me that I appear in a different form, like a smaller or even bigger than I am, which is amazing because I'm already almost 6 foot.
Right.
And then I will often hear myself say a word that's not in my vocabulary, which is thrilling to me as a Gemini with a Virgo rising, because Mercury, it's all about communication. I'm like, wow, I wish I was that articulate. And then afterwards, I generally don't remember other than a couple key things that felt like, whoa, that was big. So it feels great. I get a lot of energy and I don't feel tired afterwards. I just feel so honored, And I feel like I have like my own little talk show. Like, I wonder who's coming on today. And that's super fun. Yeah, it's fun.
That sounds very fun. Very fun. And how wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. It's energizing. It is not depleting. It does not hurt you. It's no way a problem. You enjoy doing this. That's great. So that question was from Melissa. Thank you so much for asking that. We appreciate it. Now, we're also curious. I'm going to add to this next question myself because I have part of it. It's like, what is a channel session like, or what can it be revealed in one with you? What I'm going to add is, because you just mentioned in the last question, is it okay to videotape or to record so that since you don't remember what's being said, the others can?
Okay, I'm going to answer your part first. Yes, it's okay to record. And if you want to videotape that, no one's ever videotaped me. They have recorded. And every now and then they'll send me that recording and I'll go, whoa, that's like, that was a circus sideshow right there. So I mean, it's entertaining for me too. It's just a different experience. So yes, but keep in mind that that it can't be posted on any social media or sent around. It's for your private use. It's a private moment, so you can share it with a close friend, but no posting it. And so the other question was, what's revealed? And revealed is a perfect word. So I can only express what I know has been revealed without saying any names, but sometimes an ancestor really wants to speak, and that person really gets emotional and happy often to know that the ancestor, and words will be said that only that ancestor says, that aren't part of my vocabulary, or they'll answer a question with accuracy, and so that's cool. Also, it can be revealed like next steps on their path of education, where they should go with that, or job things, very much kind of like tarot, but it's sometimes the energy speaking will be a tree, or the house they lived in. So I want to be clear that it's not just what you consider a human, or it can be an object that held a lot of energy to that person wants to speak, and it absolutely often is ancestors or guides or angels, or even their inner self sometimes is speaking through me. That's fun and creative. So what can be revealed is new ways to live joyfully, how to prosper with in work, how to negotiate relationships, how to let go of grief. I think really the sky's the limit. And probably one of the most fun things is when an unborn child is speaking. So I have to say that's probably one that always makes me go, oh, yeah. I hope that answered your question.
That was beautiful. My goodness, it sounds like we can get information through you from just about anything that has information to give to someone who's questioning and wants to have the information or the guidance or the wow. That was
And thank you for that, Marta, because I want to say something else. I want to say that that the ability to bring forth information is everyone's. You are all intuitive. You are all your own lightning rod. I am a facilitator, and it's important to do what I always say, which is take what serves you, because I'm honored to be the vehicle of which information will come through. But I want you to know that with time and practice, you too can be that vehicle. And that is actually one of my higher callings, is to help people hone in on their own intuition, because it's your birthright, right?
It is. I completely and absolutely agree with you, Rebecca. Absolutely true. And we are both here to help others learn and grow. This is part of the Cosmic Cake. For the question, thank you, Wendy. I wanted to mention that she did ask, and it just kept us going on a sidetrack. But I think the information is very important. And I believe Rebecca can be reached to do sessions with
Yes.
through Facebook, Rebecca Reynolds. Please get in touch with her.
Yes.
She will. Right?
Exactly. So you can contact either one of us through Facebook on our page. Yes. Or private message us, Marta Mari, Rebecca Reynolds.
That's wonderful. Thank you again for joining us for another little short cake of ours at Cosmic Cake 11. We look forward to hearing even more questions that we can answer. Stay well, friends.
Bye-bye.